put you on this earth to do. But you have to gain momentum. Like I said at the beginning, you've heard the phrase, when it rains, it pours. Well, that's just momentum working against you.
Let's go get the ball.
How does someone like Dr. Seuss go from 27 publishers rejecting him, telling him his manuscript is not worth anything, and might as well give up on his 600 million copies of children's books in 20 languages around the world, one of the greatest children's authors of all time? How did he go from the rejections to being one of the greatest? He changed the momentum in the right direction. Well, same with my personal favorite rapper, MC Hammer. He went from rags to riches, actually back to rags and then more riches, became one of the greatest artists of all time. What happened? He changed the force of momentum in the right direction. Couldn't see a thing, and I just said every word she said. I said COMPTWLMZ, and I raved up. Well, the lady across the table just kind of looked at me like,
Leave it.
And she said, could you repeat that? So I looked in the little machine, couldn't see a thing, and I confidently did it again. COMPTWLMZ. Well, what I didn't realize is she switched the screen between the last girl and me. So the teacher just looked at me like, you are confidently blind.
What is that?
So she said, honey, you need to get your eyes
Sit.
professionally examined in your head. Well, obviously I failed the exam, so I went to an optometrist. My mom took me there, and I'm sitting in the chair, I'm waiting for them to put the eye chart on the wall, and finally the doctor says it is on the wall. So I'm squinting as hard as I could. Finally I was just like, I mean, I couldn't see anything. The doctor said, sweetheart, I know what your problem is. He said, you're nearsighted. I said, no.
Go to 2 Corinthians.
I'm coming.
2 Corinthians. Now, you know, this should have been a real warning to Moses, like they are, but he's out there in the same hot desert there. He's eating the same food, right? And yet, he's been keeping it together. And he hadn't been just yielded to this flesh. And he actually stood in the gap, or they'd already all be wiped out. Right? I mean, God at one point cuts it on the map, when they make those gold calves, and they're worshiping them. And God said, leave me alone, and I'll make of you a greater nation. God said, I'll start over with you. And Moses said, no, these are your people. He pled the case.
Wait.
Asked God to have mercy on him. And so he's been doing amazing. But hearing this and feeling this and people pressuring you night and day, you